Back again, are we? I'm your host, Pink Jimi. Welcome again to yet another episode of Stupid Pedal Tricks. Today's lovely device is something that is a little different from usual. I was contacted by a cat a while back, became a real good friend named Mark. He owns a company called Missing Link Audio. They make some really cool shit, as well as some really, really good barbecue sauce. But that's another story. Anyways, his flagship design was a pedal called the Peacock, which is a very, very nice overdrive distortion unit that I believe is available even now. I mean, if you go and do a search for Peacock overdrive or whatever, you should be able to find it. He had asked me about some other stuff, and we ended up working together, and I worked up a fuzz, which will be coming soon, called the Statesboro Blues Band, which you're going to definitely want to check out. It's a fuzz for guys that don't like fuzz, definitely. And you can really get on top of, in particular, a lot of very Wayne Allman-ish kind of tones, which is nice. But their flagship unit is actually called the Peacock. And I was messing around with one on the breadboard to see what I could come up with. And I made a prototype for a different version of the same pedal. And for all intents and purposes, I just opened it up a little bit more than what it was, so that it has a bit more distortion to it, a bit more treble to it, because it was a little dark before. It had a whole lot more bite and gain. It's louder than it was before. Anyways, so this is the prototype for the Peacock Mach II. I'm going to turn it off so you can see it. It's got the same controls as the Peacock, the original Peacock. You've got a voice control, which is like an attack control for the distortion, similar to the attack controls that you used to find on 60s era kind of fuzzes, which is cool. Tone control is pretty self-explanatory, as is the gain and volume. Little switch in the middle is a three-way switch. It gives you a choice between a bassier, a treble-ier, or a more mid-rangey kind of tone control response. Of course, it's got my trustworthy, state-of-the-art pink LED that is so blindingly light I can see it reflecting back from my computer screen, making all kinds of weird patterns on it. What's it sound like? Well, let's strap on the Les Paul and find out. Turn this off for the moment and adjust the lid of my computer. So that's just a circuit disturbance test, folks. Nothing to worry about. I routinely smash the living hell out of things on the floor to make sure that they survive. Because if they can't survive dropping to my concrete floor, then the odds are they won't survive in the real world. Anyways, let's see if we can get this where it'll stay put, kinda, without dumping my bowl all over the place. Or dropping the Les Paul. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be a quick kind of thing. Les Paul's cranked up. This should be set about halfway. Roughly. Nope, there we go. Halfway up, it's got a bit of a boost. Plenty of volume on tap. The tone control. The bite control. Turn this down. About halfway up again. I'll put that bite and tone control about halfway up. Now the tone switch. And again, that's with the volume barely on and the gain halfway up. Let's turn the volume down and turn the gain up. Sweep the voice till we find a spot we like. Hear them harmonics, isn't that sick? What if you don't want that fuzzy, bitey distortion? Well, in that case, turn the gain all the way down. Turn the volume all the way up. And suddenly, you got a buffer. With a little bit of tone control to it. Give it a little bit of bite with the gain. Very natural sounding. Suddenly my amplifier started humming in a very weird way, which is making me think that I might need to replace a tube, because it shouldn't be doing that. And I've been meaning to rebuild it for a while, so my poor ever suffering Princeton, which probably needs the circuit disturbance test, you know. It's definitely the amp and not the pedal. Bear with me for a second here. Well, I gotta call this short because I gotta fix this amp, because it's gonna blow up. by the second. Hear the hum? I have to quit. Anyways, a little pre-taste of the Peacock Mach II, which will be coming at you soon. Hopefully. If Mark approves this version of the circuit, if he likes this version, we'll go with it. And if he doesn't, well, then we'll carry on and find one that he does like. Anyways, once again, as always, Pink Jimi here, wishing you peace and all that. And my Princeton's going in the hospital, so I got some go bye-bye. Time to go to the emergency room. You kids be good, because hear that sound? That's the sound of a blown capacitor somewhere. Hear how it's gotten louder as it's going on? That means I need to power down the amplifier immediately and find the problem. So I gotta go. Got some go bye-bye. Be good, work for peace, buy a bum a cup of coffee or something. And if you want one of these here pedals, contact me and let me know, or look up Missing Link Audio, MLA. Alright? Peace.